Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and Horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you guys born in the year of the rabbit. So welcome back all my rabbit friends. How are we doing? Let's give these cards a shuffle up and we'll find out, won't we, as we move forward with you guys this week. Of course, if I can hold on to the cards, I'll be able to do a better job of this. But as I like to remind people, I do shuffle with my eyes closed. So you'll have to forgive me for being a little bit clumsy from time to time. Let's just move these around. Let's shuffle them up and down. Let's just see how we're doing. And we'll get a feeling for where to stop. So let's see. Let's stop about there. And we'll take that one from the bottom. We'll take this one from the middle. We'll take this one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got a black and two whites. We're going to start off in a negative space, but we're moving into a positive one. But as I've always said before, white isn't always all right. Black isn't always an attack. It all depends on the compatibility of the cards when we flip them over. We are starting in this negative place though, so let's just see what we've got here. And it is a real negative place. We've got this black rooster. That is your conflict card. You can't get worse than the black rooster for a rabbit. The rabbit and the rooster are two very, very different personalities, and they will always have difficulty seeing eye to eye. Right now, you're overthinking things, but you're thinking things in the worst possible ways. You're thinking about things in the worst ways because not only are you being critical of everybody and judging everything that's going on around you, you're also turning that background on yourself and using things such as like projection to kind of sort of defend yourself or keep yourself in a place of reservation. And that is a rabbit thing. That is a rabbit way of doing things. You like to stay reserved. You like to keep yourself to yourself. You like to take a step back and just sort of analyze the situation, observe the situation, make your own decisions based on your intuition and your gut feeling. You know, see if things go bad and prepare yourself for that, rather than be out there unprepared and it just hit you like a ton of bricks. That rooster is exactly that though. It is that ton of bricks. You're not communicating properly, or at least you're not listening. Something is being mistranslated. Things aren't being necessarily put in a way that you comprehend or understand. Or you're not putting things in a way that people understand. There's just this whole big miscommunication going on right now. It's almost as if like you've made an idea, or you've got an idea of how things are supposed to be right now, and that's what you believe they are. When we've seen this before, haven't we, rabbits? Haven't we? We've seen this before. You're kind of like becoming ignorant to the fact that there's other stuff going on around you, and you're sort of focusing on the positives. You're focusing on the things that you like, and you're kind of neglecting the things that you don't like. And when people are telling you this, or they're made known to you, you're kind of seeing it in a negative way. You're seeing it as an attack. You're seeing it as if there is somebody trying to burst your bubble, you know? Somebody's trying to burst your bubble and say, like, you know, this isn't right, or this isn't actually happening in the way that you think it is, or your expectations are just going to not be met with this, and you don't want to hear it. You're almost oblivious to it because you don't want to hear it, and it's going to cause frustrations, animosity. It's going to cause a bit of a conflict this week because you don't want to hear it. But then potentially you're going to hear it. Potentially something's going to happen that's going to make you maybe not hear it. You're going to see it. I think you're going to see it. And this isn't necessarily a bad thing, because it's going to put you in a more positive place. Either the positive place is because you're ignorant to the fact of the bad stuff going around you, or you notice the bad stuff going on around you and you've kind of countered it and you've tried to work around it, and you're still trying to remain in that positive place, which is admirable, because we've got this goat catalyst coming in as well. So we're going to see a shift in this anyway. So it will shift into a place, into a different place, potentially a better place. That sheep is very compatible with you. It's in your triangle, the catalyst triangle. You already work well with change anyway to a certain degree, and where we've got that goat card, what we see here is a change that's going to come in quite quickly and abruptly, and it could mix things up a little bit for you in a way that you forget your problems for a little bit. You know, even if you acknowledge those negatives, you start to see that there are positives and a silver lining that you can have here. There is something that you can actually, you know, take advantage of, which is great, because where you've come from a situation where nobody can actually listen to you or hear you, or communication has been all over the place, you're now just going to just walk away from that, come away from it and just say, do you know what? It doesn't matter if I'm ignorant to it. It doesn't matter if I'm naive to it. It doesn't even matter if it's in existence or not, because I don't have to be in the same vicinity as it. I don't have to be around it. I don't have to be in the company of that. So I'll just come away. And coming away from it, it's going to make things feel a little bit better for you. It's going to make things feel a little bit lighter. It's going to take the pressure off, I think. This is now a time for you to start doing your own thing and start to focus on where you want to be in life, where you're headed. You know, this catalyst is a good one because it's taking you from this place of conflict and overthinking and judginess and miscommunication, and it's going to take you into another positive. It's going to bring you over here into this positive. It could be a bad positive or an incompatible positive, but it's still going to be in a better place than you were originally, which is good because that is exactly what you need right now, because I feel that that good stuff is going to keep you pushing forward to, it's going to encourage you to keep chasing that and to keep doing better and to keep getting better or better your circumstances, or to feel happy, or to feel supported, or to feel whatever it is you're chasing. You know, you're moving forward because you don't want to be where you are, which is good. This is good steps. It's a good sort of start at least. And that goat is going to help you because that goat is compatible with you. That goat is a card that is going to be able to sort of refine or fine tune the sort of journey that you're on. It's gonna basically put signposts out. It's going to be able to show you the way now as you move forward. And this is meant to happen. You can't escape this. You know, you can't escape a catalyst. It's a catalytic moment for a reason. It's supposed to happen. It's supposed to be this way. This shift, this phase, this sort of moving from one place to another. It's supposed to be this way. And of course, if you want to know more about the conflict cards or the catalyst cards, which is your own triangle, then hit that subscribe button because we will be doing videos on that in the future. So yeah, don't miss out on that. It's going to drag you over here into this ox place, into this ox space here, which is again not an incompatible card really. It's actually quite a good card for you guys because the ox and the rabbit are both reserved and they both have a lot of similar traits and can get along. I mean, it's not exactly overly compatible, but it's not bad either. So again, it's almost like a neutral card of just think about things here, rabbit people. Think things through. As things start to change and things start to become, you know, obvious to you, or you start to become aware of things that you may have missed over miscommunication, or just, you know, just because you didn't want to hear it at the time, you're going to start to see it and you're going to start to hear it, but think about it. Think about what moves to make next now. You don't want to rock the boat too much. You want to stay steady. You want to stay firm on your path. You want to stay focused. You want to stay sort of vigilant and sort of just on it. You know, you want to just be on it. You want to have that sort of furious sort of approach to things where it's gonna get done. You're gonna move on. You're going to get this sort of sorted. And I know you're not a very aggressive person, and when I say aggressive with fury, I just mean passion. I just mean with pride, with dedication, you know, with commitment, with consideration. You know, take it on as it's the biggest challenge of your life, and how it turns out is going to change everything for you in the future. Look at it like that. This is the biggest step. How do you do it? It may not be, but if you see it that way and you look at it that way, this is the biggest step or opportunity in your life to start making things better, to start doing things good, to start turning it all around. If you see it that way and you start to look at it that way, that's what you're going to slowly start to manifest. You need to start thinking about this. The ox and the rabbit will move in some ways in a kind of sort of slow, cautious manner, which I think you need to be. You need to be slow. You need to be, maybe not slow, but you need to take your time. That's a better way of putting it. You need to take your time with this and think it through properly. Because this is a great opportunity for you guys now to sort of seize the day and to get to a good place. At least a better place than you've been. Excuse me. A better place than you have been. I've got the hiccups now. But that's all right, because I think we're nearing the end. I will see, we will see how you get on with that next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys, born in the year of the rabbit, next Tuesday. If you've enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button, give us a like. I'll be back tomorrow on Karmic Wednesdays for a reading for the dragon and snake people. If you're interested, I will see you then. If not, no worries. I will just see you next week when we come back and do a reading for you guys again. Thanks for watching. Love and peace.